like this. But I was still at the point where I was thinking that this really didn't have anything to do with me, that it was somebody else's problem. But I was wrong. This is as much a student's problem as anyone's. We can't afford not to care, because as it stands, there's a civil right at stake. The right to a public education. And it is a right. But many people believe that it is a privilege, that only the privileged should have access to good education, that it isn't considered important enough for everyone. But is it important enough for our schools to have what they need to give everyone the education they deserve? At the beginning of the year, my teachers told our class we wouldn't be having gym because we couldn't afford a gym teacher. And next year, there won't be art at this school. There won't be as many assistant teachers. That would make it, for my class, 30 students to one teacher. We can't keep taking from education. When we have nothing at all, we have what we know, what we've learned. So what does it mean to say that it is not a right to learn? That it is not a right to be educated? Because in the end, that's the problem. Too many people are willing to say this. And too many people are willing to say it's a privilege. If we stop believing that education is a right, then we have no option but to call it a privilege. And we're basically in the hands of whoever controls that privilege. Some wonder if it's really that important to fight for public education. But we can tell them with pride, all rights are worth fighting for. Yep. And fighting hard. Yeah. There's a story that I like, and I'm sure a lot of you have heard it before. An old man is walking across the beach, and he sees a boy he's throwing starfish into the sea. And the old man stops him and says, "Why are you doing something? It's such a waste of time." And the boy says, "If I don't throw them into the sea, then they'll all die." The old man says, "Well, you can't make a difference. There's so many and so many miles and miles of starfish." And the boy says, he picks up one, he throws it into the sea, and he says, "I made a difference to that one." So I hope that my words have made a difference to at least one of you.